Hi, my name is Brittany McManus.
And I'm Anna Paget, and we did How to Get and Keep Credit. Applying for credit. First, you must develop a credit history. Then you must select a credit card and apply for that credit card.
Credit history. Having good credit is very important. You want to focus on creating a good credit history at a young age, and these are the steps you need to take. 1. Apply for a credit card. 2. You need to be approved by the creditor. 3. Use your credit card often to build good credit. 4. Make payments on time. And 5. Always pay at least the minimum.
While selecting a credit card, it's important to choose the right card for you. Some things you want to consider are what are the interest rates on the card, or the extra amount of money that you will have to pay as you pay back your credit. Are there any extra fees involved? Is the interest rate fixed or variable? Do you need a cosigner who will pay off the card if you are unable to? Does the card allow you a grace period to pay back the debt without having to pay interest rates?
Credit is all about purchasing goods and services without using cash. Credit provides security if you need to buy anything for emergencies. The interest rate is also known as the APR, or annual percentage rate. The annual percentage rate determines the cost of credit on a yearly basis.
About credit. There are many fees involved with credit cards, such as annual fees that you have to pay, or cash advanced, which is when a loan is given in cash by a credit card company in anticipation of the borrowers being able to pay it back. Also, late fees. If you don't pay your bills on time, then you will be charged extra money. Also, you may be charged if you go over your credit limit. The credit limit is the maximum amount of money that can be charged on your card.
Having a cosigner is optional when applying for a credit card, but it's encouraged. A cosigner is somebody who takes the responsibility for your debt if you fail to pay it off. A grace period is the amount of time you have to repay a debt without getting charged interest. When you are choosing a credit card, always compare the grace periods and look for the longest one.
Applying for a credit card. While applying for a credit card, you must first submit an application to the credit card company. 3 things the creditors will look at are capital, or the amount of money that an applicant has, capacity, or the applicant's ability to repay the loan, and character, if the applicant is trustworthy in repaying debts.
Credit limits and payments. A credit limit is the maximum amount a cardholder can charge on a credit card. You want to have a high credit limit because it will allow you to use more credit on buying things. A major factor in having a credit card are the payments. You should always make the minimum payment every month, and if you don't, you will be charged with extra fees. But if you pay more than the minimum amount, your bill will be paid off faster and you will pay less money in interest.
Maintaining credit. To maintain credit, you need to know that a loan can be used to purchase anything, and a mortgage is used when buying property. Also, there are secure loans and unsecure loans. A secure loan is backed by collateral. Collateral is anything that you own that will be taken by the bank if you don't pay your bills, while an unsecure loan is not backed by collateral. This makes this type of loan more risky, so your interest rates will be higher.
To understand loans and mortgages, you need to know that when you borrow money, you need to pay it back with interest. A loan is money lent by one party to another at interest. A mortgage is a loan agreement secured by property. Variable rates are interest rates that fluctuate over the span of the loan. Fixed rates are interest rates that stay the same over the span of the loan. Down payment is a portion of the total cost that is paid when the product or service is purchased. Principal is the amount of borrowed money that is still owed. Finance charge is the total amount it costs the borrower to have the lender finance the loan.
Secured and unsecured loans. Secured loans are backed by collateral, for example, a loan or a mortgage. Unsecured loans are not backed by collateral. This means they have a higher interest because of the risk. Example, credit cards.
In order to have a healthy credit record, you need to maintain a good credit. In order to do so, you need to pay your bills on time every month. If your credit score is low, then you will have higher interest rates and more restrictions. Don't use more than 20% of your income for credit payments.
Signs of credit trouble. When you can't make your monthly payments, you're receiving payment due notices, you're getting calls from bill collectors, your wages are being garnished, and creditors are repossessing items. You need to seek help from a tax expert and stop buying things that you can't afford.